Wow, this place has changed since the last time I've been here. This is the Googan / Bass Mafia headquarters here in Crum, Texas. Finished up the season, got through the birthday stuff, got through a little bit of dove hunting, and today we're back on the clock. We're chasing largemouth bass today. I was just thinking, I haven't caught a largemouth bass in like 65 to 70 days. We've been up doing the smallmouth thing. The last largemouth I caught was the Sabine River down in South Texas, and that was a long time ago. So we're gonna go out to Lake Ray Roberts today. It's kind of close to the house here. That's a lake where they had the Bassmaster Classic in the past. There's a lot of big largemouth in that lake. But today we have got to take photos, videos for the Bass Mafia brand. So we're gonna give you guys kind of a behind the lens look of how these ad photos and ad videos come together. A little bit of rain in the forecast a little bit later today. I hope that doesn't dampen what we have in store for you later today. So we're gonna get the fishing stuff, catalog photos and videos out of the way on Lake Ray Roberts. Hopefully we catch a big largemouth. And then later on today, we're gonna go do some cool stuff. That birthday present Benelli M4 shotgun that Trait got me, we're gonna let that thing rip, and also maybe play with some deer and hog feeders over at my buddy's ranch. So we got a lot to do. You guys are gonna hang out with us. So thank you guys for clicking on this video. Let's go see what they got in the Bass Mafia Googan warehouse. So back when the Googan boys all got together, you know, they would have a lot of meetups here. And this just used to be the headquarters or a shipping department where all the, you know, lures and apparel would be stored here in North Texas. And then they'd ship out all across the country, sometimes all across the world. So Mr. John Worm, they hired John Worm as a warehouse kind of manager here. And look what he's done with this place. Yes, it's for the younger crowd, but also, check out the bar in here. So for all the older dudes who don't know what the Googan squad represents, who don't know what the Googan brand represents, it's all about having fun, and this shows it. There he is right there. 7 a.m. John Worm. This is the guy who is responsible for all of this.
Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Thank you for opening up early for us.
Oh, yeah, you bet.
We're gonna do a quick snatch and grab here today because, again, we're on our way to go do a little promo videos and stuff like that out on Ray Roberts, and I don't have the proper apparel for today's shoot, so we're gonna steal a few things, maybe a lure or two. But
yeah, well, let's go.
Yeah,
let's get into some stuff, man. Yeah, it's coming together. This boat is the main course.
Yes, it is. This is the one Charlie shot.
Yeah,
Charlie shot this boat, right,
Charles?
Charles?
Yeah, man.
Very cool. How the hell did you get this in here, bro?
It's a little bit of magic, a little wiggling, and yeah, just moved some stuff around and pulled it through that door.
That door?
Yeah, that door. So we
and then through here.
Moved that gondola, came in through here, hit some angles, did a little drifting around the corner. We just made it work.
And just shimmied it back and forth by hand.
Yeah, what's nice, what really made it work is this hitch. Is, you know, it's got that brake.
Oh, yeah. Is this open to the public? If so, what are the hours? Or is it invite only? Or what do we got?
No, we're open to the public.
Yeah.
We're open Thursday through Saturday.
Okay.
So 10 to 6.
Okay.
And if we're here on a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday,
yeah,
I'll come out and I'll let people in. I'll give them a walk around, give them a back door tour.
That's
you know?
awesome. All right, so there you go. So Crum, Texas. Plug that in. It's under Googan headquarters. And that is my corner over there. Check out the Bass Mafia corner.
Yeah, man, that's it.
And by the way, this is the, so John, I was on tour and he calls me up and he inconveniences me. And he goes, dude, I'm gonna send you this mold. I'm gonna need you to stand in it just like this. I was in the middle of a tournament. Take the mold and we're gonna make a life-size version with the muscles, the height, and everything. And this is what it turned out to be. Look at the cut arms, the chest, and the 6'14". So what, 7'2" height. I mean, that is like perfect, isn't it?
I had to get it right.
Actually, matter of fact, it's like the exact mold of him. Look at
it.
Like seriously, look, stand right there.
I'm still short, man.
Like, look at this. It's like the exact same thing.
They don't call me Big Worm. They call me Little Worm.
Nice. All the Bass Mafia boxes here. Again, Bass Mafia started out as a brand that just made tackle storage solutions. You know, House of Outdoors purchased that brand and revamped and rebranded it. So more hardcore boxes, completely redesigned the boxes. We actually ran this over with my truck and it withstood all that force and all that weight. So these things are built like a freaking tank, single latch opening, and all of these dividers come with this tackle storage system. A lot of the pros on the tour use these secretly. I don't know why. You see them all the time. They're the red boxes in all these guys' boats, but I'll be glad to hook up any of the other pros that ask, and then some of these smaller ones. These shirts and hoodies I haven't seen yet, so that's what we're bringing. That's what we're stealing off of John's shelves here today. Hopefully you give me a little discount. Is that cool?
Absolutely.
All right, sweet. snake skin. That is a very cool touch.
Or baskets, you know, you don't see those around much.
Yeah. The t-shirt as well, yeah.
Yeah, here's a big one.
Sweet. Go walk. Yeah, nice. All right, let me... A couple of those guys are... Uh-oh, uh-oh. There he goes.
Oh, he's going
Matt.
There he goes.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. You know what that looks like? That looks exactly like the brand new flutter spoon. It literally looks like the Big Larry flutter spoon. Look at that minnow right there, kind of a dying minnow, and it just kind of flutters around and kind of falls real slow, and that's what triggers these fish into biting. So a lot of times, like that big flutter spoon, which we're gonna throw today, the Big Larry, you cast it out there around a school of bait, and it looks literally like injured bait fish, an injured gizzard shad, and as it falls down just like that, it's just an easy meal for a, you know, a 1 pound fish like that, or an 11 pound fish out there on Ray Roberts. Falling, shimmering, shiny profile gets those big ones to bite, especially when the water temperatures are higher than normal, like they are today. Big old lazy. Oh, good eats. Too low, we could just cruise back over. Hey, check this out. So I just thought about fishing some brush piles, so I had to get some juicy jigs. 3/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce for, you know, old school fishing, brush piles, and just feeling your way through there. John definitely hooked us up. We got a couple crappie baits. More importantly, the apparel, the 6 shirts, and performance hoodies and t-shirts to wear for today's shoot. So we're gonna get after it, dude. Thank you so much for opening early for us.
You bet. Anytime.
So there you go. If you guys are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Krum, Texas, K-R-U-M, Texas. Look it up. John's here all the time. And check out the hours. This place is absolutely phenomenal. Thanks, bro.
You bet.
All right, made it. Lake Ray Roberts. I see Jerry over there. Looks like he was casting around. All right, so the goal for today, again, is I'm going to work with Jerry, the cameraman. But the priority, since I only have Jerry for a couple hours, is we're going to get, again, photos, videos for the website, and then some promotional stuff that they use over at Bass Mafia. Again, this is late summer, early fall. The main goal is to take care of Jerry over here. Make sure he gets what he needs, right, Jerry?
Yeah.
Jerry DeMarco, what's up, dog?
How's it going? Good to see you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. You didn't bring a rod or what?
I didn't.
No. Jerry fishes too, so he knows the drill. I gotta change, I gotta put some of that Bass Mafia gear on, that way we're photogenic. We'll get after it now. So you guys zip it, sit back, watch, relax. Hopefully we catch some big old bass. All right, Lake Ray Roberts. We talked about it a lot in the Classic a couple years ago. There aren't a lot of bass in this place, but there are so many 5, 6, 7, 12, and 13 pounders out here. But you know, end of summer, early fall, it's that transition time where literally the air is colder than the water temperature. Water temperature is 83, 84, 82-ish, and the air temperature is probably perfect, like 74 degrees. So a couple bites on that spoon, but Jerry just asked to hop out right here to get some kind of from the bank to the boat type of shot. So all those cool shots you see on like packaging and things like that of casts and lures going towards the camera, this is how it's done. Couple hours into our film day, I've been trying hard trying to get Jerry a fish catch here, and I had a couple slaps on the spoon, had a couple slaps on the swim bait, but I think they were just little white bass. Like finding a bass in the state of Texas after like record-breaking heat over the last 2 months or so. Water temperatures are super hot, air temperatures are a lot cooler, but it's really, really, really tough right now. I haven't put a bass in the boat, but I just want to show you guys real quick in between all this stuff. Like we always talk about fishing road beds, and it's kind of hard translating in your mind what they actually look like. And you could use your electronics 360 live imaging, and you could kind of see that stuff on your electronics, and you're grinding your crankbait or bouncing your jig along there. But take a look at this road bed right here in front of me here. That's exactly what a quintessential Texas road bed looks like, or some of the lakes you guys fish. Whenever we talk about road bed fishing, it's literally a road bed that goes underneath the water. And when you follow that roadbed, a lot of times it'll have a drop at the end of it, and that's where the fish like to hang out, or along the drops along the edges. So picture this in your mind, and I know I'm gonna do the same thing. The next time I come back to this lake, the water level's high, I'm gonna use this kind of image to my advantage. So always try to fish the chunky side of these drop-offs, the hardest cover of that roadbed. Sometimes you'll see silt like on top or on the side. Stay away from the silt and try to fish the real hard edges, that real chunky concrete that has broken off over the years. Well, a little bit of rain came through here. We wrapped up the fishing side of this day. We're about to get into a little bit of hunting side. Oh, here it is right here. So I met a good dude. Works for Apple. He fishes down there in like the Port Aransas, Port O'Connor area. When we won the Redfish Classic, a Redfish Cup a couple years ago, he came up, gave me a soda. It was awesome. And he invited us to his ranch last year, and Trait killed her first deer on the ranch. And I just couldn't be more thankful for, you know, a spot to go hunting, whether it's dove, whether it's hogs, whether it's deer. Our buddy Neil and his wife, they live down on the Gulf Coast down there, but they have a ranch like an hour away from my house. So with deer season coming up and his feeders, his corn feeders are empty, we're gonna go fill up his feeders and see what kind of game is lurking around. I wanna grab this brand new M4 that Trait had Cerakoted for me. This is just a shotgun. If we have doves flying around the property, we're gonna load this thing up with some dove shot, some bird shot. And if there's hogs lying around, we'll go ahead and load it up with double-aught buck. So I'm really fortunate to have a buddy like Neil, and whenever someone lets you hunt or use their land, you gotta do everything you can to show your appreciation and help out around the land. So I've got several bags of corn in my garage that have been in there for a few months, so we're gonna load those up, throw them in his feeders, make sure it's tip-top so that when he comes next month, everything will be fed and all the game will be moving around for him. So Neil, I appreciate you, brother. Let's load all this stuff up. All right, my garage is a mess. Don't judge me. Our shop is being built. As you can tell in that last video we did, the shop is in the process of being built. So this whole mess is gonna be organized in that giant shop. I misspoke last time too. I think I said 60 by 80 shop. It's actually 55 by 60. One giant bifolding door. The same kind of doors they use in like airport hangars. So load up this corn. Dude, this corn doesn't feel right. Like it doesn't, like... it feels like powdery. Dude, moisture got in it. No. What happens when...
Oh, I can literally see the water inside of the bag.
I mean, good for hogs, bad for deer. I do not want to put bad corn in his nice feeders. Oh, bro. Oh. All right, so I'm oh gosh. I'm like fairly new to this whole like corn and deer. I've never even shot a deer, really. I'm not a deer hunter. I don't do the whole corn and feeder thing. This is kind of my first year doing it, but I know for a fact that is not a good thing right there. I know hogs will absolutely eat that. That is not good for Mr. Deer. That's so bad. All right, my buddy Neil and his ranch, you deserve better corn than that. So let's go ahead and leave right now, Charles, and let's actually pick up some fresh corn to put in those feeders. But we'll bring this just for the hogs. We'll just like set it aside.
They love nasty shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, let's roll. Man, I love the country. Yeah. A couple of dogs hanging out on a toolbox in the back of a pickup. West Texas, baby. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all have good luck. Thanks, boss. Appreciate it. Everything's just yellow and dead. If there's any watering holes around, I'm sure they get visited several times every night. Load up a double-aught buck. Ready to go too. So we just pulled in through the gate, my buddy Neil's ranch here. I don't know what the acreage count is, but it's fairly large and really nice to have just within an hour's distance from Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. We're gonna creep in here real slow. If there's any hogs around, we're gonna take care of them, but we gotta unload 20 bags of corn into his empty feeders. Trait killed this deer. The blood's still there. Man, we're pretty fortunate to go fishing in the morning, do a little work with our sponsor, come out here to my buddy's land, put some corn, some feeders. It's a good day. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Like I said, if anything's around, any hogs, double up buck for them for the new birthday present. That's all hog tracks right there. And it recently rained here the last couple days. Look at this trail right here. No hair in it. A little bit of hog hair in there. It's gonna be a good evening. Yeah, we're at the first feeder here, and there is a giant garden spider, big old spooky one. Charles, get that real quick. Okay, never done this before. Just put the corn in the bin, right?
It helps when you got a ladder, right?
There it goes. Heck yeah. We're corning, baby. Yes, sir. Good to see we had a little bit of rain here, you know? That's really good after how dry it's been. Charles just heard a dove. He's calling them in. It's pretty good. One more time.
See if we can hear it. It was loud earlier.
Wait, where'd that spider go?
Hell no, I don't play around with spiders.
God.
I can do snakes kind of, but spiders.
Where
hell
did that
no.
spider go?
I don't know.
Seriously.
It's a good question.
That's
Oh,
right
there it is. Let's get the out of here.
Seriously, I'm gonna have to change that buckshot out to dove shot. Oh yeah, watch out. All right, one down. This is the big main feeder. This is where Trait killed her deer last year. Whole lot of hogs that come up to this one. But it's been out for quite some time. You can tell by all the growth here. And these things actually do feed and run all year long. I mean, this stuff doesn't even have time to grow because it gets stampeded on. Ow, that actually hurts, dude. Dude, there have been a ton of hogs here just about every night, it looks like. I mean, this is all fresh rooting. It's been so hot here. I keep on saying that. I know it's getting annoying, but good thing there's just a little bit of water left. Look at all these hogs, hog tracks rooting around. Every night they come in here, right through here. Raccoons. Hey Charlie, can you drive the rig over here? The feeder's right here. That is such a pretty shotgun. Man, Triarch crushed it with that Cerakote job. And the last bag of corn. It works. All right, if we hang out here for a few hours this evening, if I had to place a bet on which feeder is gonna bring the hogs first, I think it's gonna be this one, obviously, because the water right there. Charles, what is this thing? I just grabbed it off that cactus right there.
Prickly pear.
Is that what a prickly pear is, really?
Yeah.
Can you eat it?
Well, it's like it says, it's a prickly pear. So I don't know if you want those stuck in your mouth, I guess.
I mean, look at that.
But they like boil them and
Really?
take the spikes out, and then it's a real sweet.
Oh, it's got a seed. It's sweet? Huh. Interesting. All right, prickly pear off a cactus.
You have to get some jelly. It's pretty fucking good.
It's sour smelling. All right, move on. Oh, that stinks. It smells like, you know what it smells like, dude? It smells like whiskey, and that's how they make whiskey. They sour mash. They make mash out of corn, and that prickly pear is absolutely jacking me up, dude. Even through these leather gloves. Ow, dude, that sucks. Way my buddy Neil's property lays out, just a rectangle. That's north. Is that south? If that's north, is that south? The sun is setting that way, east. So that's wheat, west, never east, west. All right, so and there's a north wind going this way, so we want to put the stinky corn mash, whiskey mash, towards the north end of the property. That way, in theory, this is like fishing, right? This is just like patterning them or setting them up with an A-rig or swim bait. So north wind blowing across the property, and those hogs have got a freaking absolute unit of a nose on them. So hopefully that smell just like sweeps across the whole property where things will get active here in a couple hours. This is some really nasty stuff. I cannot believe this was in my garage and I did not smell it. But I guess it rained or something, but look at this stuff. It stinks. Ugh. Yuck. Oh, it's slimy, dude. It'd be like they're in hog heaven. We'll send them to hog heaven. Oh. Gonna pattern this thing out. Put a full choke in it with some Dove shot. Oh yeah, I mean, that's patterning really, really well. Aiming for this center here, and that's just like a perfect spread. That's a full choke at like 25 yards. Money. Let's go kill a dove. This shotgun is a pleasure to shoot. Trey knocked it out of the park. Dude, they were so far in that thicket right there. There's no way you're getting to them. There's a lot of dove here. It's a coyote track from today. Unless Michi was here, it's a coyote track. This is a good little highway right here. All right, sun's going down here just outside of Dallas-Fort Worth. Again, Neil, thank you for letting us hang out. We filled up your feeders full of corn. You guys got to hang out with us. It's kind of boring, right? We're just hanging out, guys being dudes. We got to fish today out on Lake Ray Roberts. Struggled out there too. September is just a brutally tough time to fish, and you guys know that too. If you guys fish your local lakes, remember those road beds and just kind of visualize them, because any hard cover, whether it's springtime or fall, September, October, November, that hard cover where it breaks off, that's always a good place to start fishing. Saw the behind the scenes look at Googan headquarters, Bass Mafia headquarters. Thank you guys for hanging out once again. But as that sun sets, we're gonna get rid of the shotgun. We're gonna switch to a rifle, AR-10, 308, and thermals here. We're gonna hang out for a couple hours here as the sun goes down. YouTube really doesn't like the AR type platform, so we're gonna keep them off this video. If something goes down, these hogs go in and hang out on this corn that we just placed around here. We will put the findings in the end of this video. But once again, thank you guys so much for hanging out and supporting this channel. You guys take care. And I'll tell you what, if you guys are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, make sure you guys check out that Crumb store, because it really is a work of art. Missed. Whether you're a Googan fan or not, if you're a Bass Mafia fan, if you're a hardcore swim baiter or a spoon guy, if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, check out that Crumb store. It is legit. All right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna put the shotguns away. We're gonna switch to rifles here, so we'll see you guys later.